In the wild, big cats would roam hundreds of miles. They are intelligent, active creatures who prefer to hunt at dusk and dawn, but who can see very well at night. They spend their days sleeping and getting ready for the darker hours when they reign supreme over all their domain. Unfortunately, most captive situations provide far too small a space for these big cats, and even worse, they are usually locked into tiny, concrete, windowless cells called night houses during the time of day when they would most like to be out roaming. The reason they're locked up at night is because zoos aren't open at night, and they want the cats to be active when paying guests are there. In most cases, there will be one large enclosure that the public sees, and then tiny jail cells where the cats spend days at a time, so that if it's their only day to be outside, they'll be active for the paying public. At Big Cat Rescue, the cats have far more space per cat than most other facilities. But even still, it's far too small in our opinion. That's why we built the 2.5-acre vacation rotation enclosure. Each of our lions and tigers can enjoy a 2-week vacation in this open air space that has a pond, a fountain, lots of dens, tunnels, platforms, and trees to enjoy. Big cats are solitary by nature, and most of our cats prefer to live alone and vacation alone. We don't force our cats to share space or fight over food. They each have well over 1,200 square feet of space to themselves in their own cat-a-tats. But then, twice a year, they get 2 weeks vacation in this huge space. We move the cats to and from vacation via above-ground tunnels around the sanctuary. The only time there are multiple cats in the cages or on vacation together is if they've been raised together and truly enjoy the company. Anywhere that you see cats living together, they are neutered or spayed to ensure that we do not breed cats for life in cages. Even this huge vacation area is still a cage, and we do not believe that wild cats belong in captivity. We do the best we can for the cats we rescue, but the best thing all of us can do is end the trade in exotic cats by never paying to see or touch cubs.
Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great walkabout. So as you may have seen from the past 2.5 minutes of footage, we had some drone footage of vacation rotation. Now, vacation rotation is a really special place, not just for us, but our cats. It gives them the ability to get up to full speed, run, hide. Also, there's a big lake out there. The tigers can go swimming. And if any of you have ever watched our Explorer.org cameras, you would see our tigers out there running around having a great time. Now, last week, a group of us got together and decided, hey, you know what? What if we did a tunnel crawl? So, we're going to show you what it's like for a cat to go through our vacation rotation tunnel system. Now, our tunnel system starts off, obviously, at vacation. We're going to go in reverse here. At vacation, and it comes on through and weaves its way through various parts of the sanctuary, getting to nearly almost every single enclosure along the way. Now, by doing this, it enables us to transport our cats from their enclosure, where they're resting peacefully, or running around like crazy like they usually do, all the way through to vacation rotation without getting into a transport gate, travel trailer, or something along those lines, which they usually don't enjoy. By doing this, our cats can have a stress-free walk all the way out to vacation. Now, some of you know that if the cat is being a little fussy, we tend to give it a little bit of a treat along the way there to entice it to keep walking along because there's something great on the other end. How this is going to work. We opened up a door right by our memorial garden. At this area here, we have a series of locks along the way that prevent any of the cats from taking a wrong turn, a left or a right. And so what we did is we created a path from our memorial garden all the way along, over by Jazzy Girl, and then into vacation. So, with some help of some incredible volunteers, my wife Bridget, Carol, and Ms. Becky, and just a ton of people, Dylan, Nisha, Fred, just a lot of help. When it comes to this, we're going to enter into the tunnel system right here. I'm going to play the role of the fussy tiger. Miss Becky and Bridget are going to coax me along this path with a bucket full of chicken nuggets to get me out onto vacation. Right? So pay attention as we go along, and you'll see what it's like to be a tiger here at Big Cat Rescue and what we do to get these incredible animals out to our 2.5 acre awesome vacation rotation enclosure. Right? I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Ready?
It's vacation time. You're gonna love it.
No, I was comfortable. I was sleeping.
I got the bucket.
Okay.
Come on.
Something in the bucket. I'm coming.
Come on.
Yeah, scary door.
Come on. I want to cover up your former trap.
Okay, we're making along.
Come on.
All right, I see it.
We got nuggets.
All right, I hear you.
You should put knee pads on.
You know, I thought about that after we left this morning. Like, hey, knee pads would have been a really good idea to pack up.
Come on, not much farther. Come on.
Ow.
Alright, let's go. Come on, big man. Come on.
No.
Here, do you want a nugget?
Damn it.
Come on. Here you go. Come on. Come on. Come out down there. Come on. Come on, handsome. Come on, big man. Come on, handsome. Come on. Come on.
It's in the bucket.
Chicken nuggets. Come on, handsome. Come
I am
on.
not going to the gym this week.
Come on, big man.
I
Come on.
legitimately need a break.
Gatorade. Come on. Come on.
The tiger's hydrating. Oh, chicken nugget. Who was that?
Come on, baby man. Come on. Crack is wet, man.
Carol already told me.
Come on. Look, he wants your lunch. Come on. Watch your head. Come on, big man. Come on, handsome. Let's go. Time for vacation. Come on.
Oh.
Come on, this way. Come on, you gotta come this way. Come on. Come on, you gotta come this way. Come on.
Not moving until I get a nugget.
No, you can't go back. No, come this way. Come on. No, this way. Come on, this way. This way. Nope.
Oh.
Nope. give you chicken. Come on.
Alright.
Come on. Watch your head. All right, come on, handsome.
It's actually not the easiest eating and doing this.
Come on. Come on, handsome. Come on, big man. You're almost there. Come on.
The top 5 creepiest videos on YouTube are...
Come on. Okay, come on. No, come on. Come on.
Edie, when you hit the part that goes over the gravel, be hesitant, they all are.
What'd she say?
Be hesitant over the gravel. They don't like it. Come on. Come on. You got this. Come on. We're almost there. Come on, handsome. Come on. Come
Dude,
on.
I'm trying, yo.
Oh, it failed miserably. Readjust. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh, come on. Come on.
Yo. I want cookies.
Come on. No, you can do it. Come on. Come on, big man. Come on, follow the bucket. Come on. Come on, handsome. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, you're all here. Look, 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 chicken. Yay. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Come on. Come on, handsome. Oh my goodness, look, vacation. Come
So, hey guys, I think we can all agree that the cats do that a lot more gracefully than Mr. Andy here. But I am going to show you guys some footage of the cats using the tunnels and going out on vacation. And I do have Bridget and Andy here with me, of course. So if you guys have any questions about vacation, if you have any questions about the tunnel system, please feel free to ask. We are probably going to be on for maybe the next 5 or so minutes, so feel free to go ahead and ask whatever you would like. And for all of you commenting that Andy should have marked his way through, I'm really glad he did not.
Same.
I was
Same.
in there a while. I thought about it.
Same. That's disturbing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll look through and see if anybody has any questions.
I did see a comment about the bucket. People were concerned about the bucket and the tongs.
Yeah.
So if I can I
Yeah,
comment on
carry
that?
on.
So the bucket is a brand new bucket that has never been used before, and
Allegedly.
and it also had a paper, one of those paper trays that we use. So I had put the paper tray down, and then I had put the nuggets in the tray, and then I had put the tray in the bucket. So there was not any cross contamination. But also, those tongs came from our home. Those are our home tongs, so they've never been used for raw meat. Andy, my mom wants to know if you will ever see chicken nuggets the same way. I know I won't, personally.
I think next time we use real chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vegan ones just
Didn't
did
quite
not.
do it.
I mean, they were good. My knees are fine. I see a lot of people asking. My knees are okay. The ground was a little soft that day, thankfully.
So we did have another question here about the longest it's taken a cat to go through vacation. So I remember way back when, or go through the tunnel to vacation, we had Apollo and Zeus, 2 of our lynx, who pretty much just camped out in the tunnel. So their vacation was the tunnel, which is fine. We never force the cats to go out, so if the cats choose to go on vacation, that's great. If they choose not to, that's fine as well. And obviously from the video you can see that if the cats are in multiples, they do all go out on vacation together. And the individuals go out individually. They all get about 2 weeks.
We got a question about where Jasmine was while we were shooting the film.
So we actually have multiple sections to each enclosure. So Jasmine was completely separated from them at the time. That's also kind of how it works when we're moving tigers through or big cats through. So we have areas of their enclosures where we can lock them away so they won't share a common wall with the cat that's going through. This is a whole maze system that filters through various areas of enclosures. So it goes all the way into Outback. It goes into Jasmine's enclosure. It also goes down into Kali and Simba down that way, and then back by Max and Kimber.
She was interested in what was happening.
Oh,
she
she
was
was-
very
of course,
curious
of
and
course.
quite drooly because of the bucket.
Yeah, she
Of
was
course.
super interested.
So Tammy, you said if a cat doesn't want to go on vacation, you don't make them. What happens if they are halfway there and refuse to go? So typically what we'll do in that instance is initially just give the cat space. Sometimes it can be that there's too many people around. Obviously there's people filming, there's volunteers helping. I'm not sure if you guys saw when Kimber actually came home from vacation. He did not want to come back and was very suspicious of all of the people. So we all just stepped away for a minute, gave him his space, and he eventually went through. But if they simply do not want to go, which I actually haven't seen in a while, then we'll just let them go home.
How did you not laugh throughout the week? We were cracking up over here while this was just
Yeah, during the actual film, like that was happening, we were all laughing hysterically. During that, I don't know, it just sort of was like, I just need to kind of pretend that he is in fact the tiger, and how would I handle it if I was actually walking a tiger to vacation,
Yeah, we were having a lot of...
or walking alongside the tiger that was in the tunnel.
We were having a lot of little creative issues as far as how do we keep it about the cat and not something that gets weirdly odd off like a left-hand trail. Because it could have very easily gone that way.
So somebody asked if vacation is open year-round. Yes, it is. We rotate the cats every 2 weeks. So we try and give the cats as many opportunities to go into vacation as they can. Luckily here in Florida we don't really have extremes in the weather, so it's fine for them to be out there all year round. Vacation, the same as our other enclosures, does have a roof section in addition to the open air. So if we do have high winds or bad weather, we can still put the cat into a safe space. Somebody else asked who mapped out and created the tunnel system. I think it was kind of a variety of brains working together. I know Jamie was involved, Jamie's grandfather, so Carol's father, and no doubt other people as well. It was kind of a group effort, but it is probably one of our best features here. I know I personally love seeing the cats being able to run at full force and swim and play and do all the things they should be doing. It's kind of funny when you first see them go out because they just go and pee on everything, because they have to scent mark over all of the previous people that have been in there. Somebody also asked how long it takes to mow vacation. Victor usually does the vacation mowing. When we move a cat out, we'll open it up to go in, do maintenance before we move another cat in. And we do have a set-on mower for that, but it takes a while.
He has a rider for that, yeah?
Yes, he has a set-on riding
hope
mower.
so.
Yeah. It would take way too long to push mow. Yeah, absolutely.
We went out there looking normal. Now it looks like a skeleton. What happened? Push more.
So somebody I can see is talking about gators. Fortunately here we do have a fence that completely surrounds the property, so gators are not something that we have to worry about. I am okay with that.
Same.
Yep.
Same.
There's a lot of alligator questions.
No gators.
Is Max next for vacation? I actually don't know who is next on vacation. I know that Kali was given a little bit of extra time because of her having a illness in the middle of it. We wanted to make sure that she could fully enjoy vacation. Somebody was asking if they can get the map.
I don't know. I would have to.
Is it on the Zoo College?
So the map that Andy used for the kind of description of everything, that is actually a map that we use for our keepers so that they can learn where all of the cats are and who's in what enclosure, and they actually have to be able to name the location of every cat before we allow them out on property by themselves. So I don't know if that's something that we would be able to share with you guys.
Yeah, I had to Photoshop off all the buildings and things like that for safety purposes.
And Deb actually just shared a link to Zoo College, so if any of you guys wanted to check that out, that's actually a way that you can take all of the classes that our keepers take from home, so you can kind of see the training that we all go through and the classes that we have to take before we are allowed to work around these cats. Somebody's asking about turtles.
There are turtles.
Yeah.
There are turtles.
There are a lot of turtles in the lake. There's fish in the lake. There's birds that go in there. Obviously, it is an open-top vacation, so things can go in and out. Sometimes they go in but don't get out. Which, these are wild cats, so that's...
It's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen. What else do we have? So actually, after this, Bridget and Andy are going to be doing a live on Facebook.
The supporter page.
The supporter page. So for any of you that are monthly supporters, there's going to be a tour over there.
I would appreciate it if Andy did not swim in the pond because I know what's in the pond, and I do not want that in my vehicle, my home, or anywhere near me.
We thought about doing it as like a fundraiser.
You thought about doing it. I strongly recommended against it.
I've seen what goes into that pond, and I'm good.
Yep. So somebody asked, does Manny Jaguar ever go on vacation? You want to answer this one?
So, to the best of my knowledge, he goes to Funcation. He does not go into the 2.5 acre vacation rotation that the Tigers go to, because the Funcation is entirely roofed all the way across. It does not have an open air section, which is the best thing for all parties involved, because Manny can climb, and he's kind of terrifying, if I'm being completely honest. So keeping him in an enclosed space is definitely in the best interest of all humans and other wildlife.
So I'm not
sanctuary.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if you guys saw, but at the top of the vacation enclosure there is a 45-degree tilt. That is something that we added on the top, basically as a deterrent. Big cats typically don't climb. You have to think, that's a lot of weight for them to put on their feet to climb the enclosure wire. So that's why any cats that are jaguar, leopard, cougar, smaller go on funcation, and then the big guys go out on vacation. Somebody asked if there's any cats that don't like vacation. Out of the big guys, I don't really think so. I know we have a couple small cats that do not like it, or it's that we just cannot load them up to take them over there. We don't quite have a tunnel system like this for funcation just yet, so typically with the small guys we move them using squeeze cages, which is also the same thing that we use to transport them for veterinary procedures. So we have had a couple that simply don't want to load. Again, we're not going to stress them out by forcing them to go. Chaos and Cyrus actually recently got moved to enclosures that now give them tunnel access to funcation, which I think will be great. Also, Manny has access through there, and Jinx. So we're working on it. We're trying to, I think the ideal would be to have these tunnels everywhere, but they are a lot of work and they are expensive. So we're doing it bit by bit, and we have made great progress over the past couple of years. And I definitely think it has been a game changer for these guys. For the tigers, I think vacation really is their kind of highlight. They get to go find all the new things and go play and, just generally have fun and be cats. You can see full force running. It's not often they get to do that. Swimming. Yeah, it's great to see.
It's one of my favorite things to see.
For sure, and I think for especially all of us as keepers, our dream would be that they could be in the wild where they belong, but they cannot. So we just try and give them the best life that we can.
I think Susan had a question of, at what point did I regret this? There were like 6 points where I was like, why? And then once we filmed the whole thing, we thought we could get it done in one shot. We got all the way to the end, and one of the parts that I had to edit out of the video was when I fell into one of the sides of the cage, and the camera that was on my head was looking up at the sky the whole time. So I actually had to go and crawl and walk all the way back, and then go and crawl and walk all the way back again with the camera pointed in the right direction. So I think it was on my way back. I was starting to regret it.
Yeah, absolutely. So. Well, thank you guys for joining us.
It was fun.
It was fun, and I hope you enjoyed that little quirky video for the end of the day, just to add some fun. Again, thank you all so much for sticking with us throughout the day. It's definitely been a lot of fun for us, and I hope it has for you. This is actually going to be my last video today, so I will see you guys all around soon. Please join us on Facebook, on YouTube. Head over to Instagram. We have so many social media platforms that you can watch the cats and join us daily. It's not just today. And then tune in a couple of minutes if you are one of our monthly supporters for Andy and Bridget's tour on Facebook. And then at 4:30, Afton will be back doing a sanctuary tour. So thank you guys. Have a good rest of your day, and we shall see you soon.
Bye guys. We'll see you in a bit.
See you in a minute.